I'm a real Jamaican cooking up some chicken back in the night. Welcome back to my kitchen, guys. So today I am cooking some curry chicken back. So I'm cleaning up this chicken back right now. Just remove the skin and the inside of the chicken back. My grandmother used to cook chicken back a lot, so let's show you how I do my thing from down a yard. So giving you the yard style, which is typical Jamaican, said yard style. We used to eat chicken back a lot, but I haven't eat chicken back in a while, so I really feel for some curry chicken back. I'm gonna cook it with dumpling, yam and banana. But let's show you how season up the chicken back, clean it up, and get it started. So yeah, I clean up the chicken back now, and I go cut it up. Just chop it in a two, because this chicken back is different from the big back of chicken. It's just like, you know, the quarter side of the chicken back. The middle part is not in this chicken back. So let's get it done. So now I'm finished cleaning up the chicken back. So I'm gonna just get it washed, clean up a little bit, and just wash it with some vinegar. And yeah. Washing it with vinegar get rid of the rawness. So I'm just pour some vinegar inside that water, and I'm gonna wash it and then put it in like a drainer, a dish drainer like, and drain off the water from it. Then I'm going to season it up. So there it is. I'm gonna wash it real good and then drain it. Yeah. So I'm just giving it a few minutes to make sure that I get off all the things that not supposed to be on here. So now it's drained, and I'm going to season it with a little salt, maybe like a teaspoon. This is 5 pounds of chicken back, by the way, guys. And this is some better pack curry from down a yard. My auntie sent up better pack curry for me. Mail it up through the post office. So if you have somebody down a yard where you would want to get your jerk seasoning and your better pack curry, call them up, man. Give them your address. Tell them put them in a box and send it. And it's cheap too. It's not expensive to mail it up here. So if you're down there and you need certain things like, you know, jerk season, better pack curry, etc., make them mail it up, come give you. You know, so cleaning up as I go along. All right, let's get the show on the road, guys. All right, so this is some red chopped pepper. You know, you're cooking up the curry, you need it to have a little flavor to it. Okay, so this is some turmeric. So this is maybe like about a teaspoon. So this is Maggi all-purpose, which is my favorite. I don't cook without it. That is about a tablespoon. Maggi chicken season as well, and that is also about a tablespoon. Some garlic powder, guys. I don't cook without garlic, and when I opened the fridge not too long, I realized I have no garlic. I went to the store last week and it was $30-something for a pan of garlic. I was like, no, I'm not gonna buy it. But I guess I'm gonna shop around to see where I can get it cheaper. So that's the season that I use. I'm gonna use a gloves, and I make sure I use food gloves, not just any gloves. So I'm seasoning up, rub it in the powder season, and that's where I'm at right now. I gotta make sure all the meat gets seasoning, and then I'm gonna cover it up for about an hour before I cook it. So let that season kind of marinate inside in there and give it that flavor, nice flavor. Normally I cut up the ground season on it too, but I'm not gonna do it this way. I could cook it whichever way I want and it still tastes yummy. So let's get into this. Cover it up and let it soak for about an hour. So while it is soaking, I am going to cut up the ground seasoning. But I gotta clean up first, you know, and make a mess. So also some pimento seed, guys. This bring up some flavor to it. So I'm gonna add in a little pimento seed. So I'm gonna put that aside, and these are what I'm going to use. I'm using 4 white potato. That kind of give the gravy a little thickness. Some thyme, 2 carrots, piece of what is this again? Ginger, bell pepper, onion, and that's it. So I'm gonna peel them, wash them, and cut them up, guys. Yeah, so I have to wash all my seasoning, and I'm going to peel them, then cut them up. So I'm peeling the carrots. So it's only 2 carrots. Why I use only 2, the carrot is sweet. So I don't want this sweet flavor in my curry. So I'm trying to use a small amount. Now I'm peeling the potato, and I'm going to cut the potato in 4, split it in half, and then cut it again in half. They're small though. As I said, it bring up this richness in the gravy. This is how my grandmother always used to cook, and I take that from her. I love to put something to stretch my meat. I love doing that. I guess my grandmother used to cook for so much of us. So this is what she used to do to stretch it, to make it look enough. So I keep doing that, even though I don't have to do it because I'm not cooking for enough anymore. But I still do it because I love to. Practice become perfect. So I cut up the sweet pepper and everything. I really miss my garlic in this meal because I love my garlic in my food. But I'm not going back on the road to get garlic. I'm just going to add a little more garlic powder because I just realized there was no garlic here. So there you go. Seasons are all cut up, and I did not mince it up. I just chop it up. And guys, I did not use any cutting board. I have maybe like 6 cutting board in this house, and I don't use it because I don't used to it. I just used to just doing it like that. It's hard for me to put these things on cutting board and cut them up. Tomato on cutting board, carrots on cutting board. It's so weird because I don't used to it. That's how I was raised. So don't follow me. Cut it up like that. Use your cutting board if you used to. All right, now I'm going to add a little bit of oil to the pot. This bottle is empty, basically. So I just need to grease the pot. Really, I just need to grease the pot and make sure that the bottom of the pot get greased, that the meat don't stick into the bottom. Because what I did not remove all of the skin from the chicken back. I remove as much, but I leave a few pieces with the skin so it could spring some oil into it. You know, that chicken oil give it a nice flavor. So I didn't want to remove all of it this time around. Normally I take everything off, but I leave a few pieces on. It give it a buzz. So now the pot is hot, and I'm going to just kind of stir fry this and let it kind of steam on its own, the chicken. Just kind of steam and get the color that it's supposed to get. This, I think, is gonna be on here for maybe about 10 minutes or maybe less, 8 to 10 minutes, you know, to get the color. And the fire is on high. So as soon as I cover it up, I'm gonna turn down the fire and let it get steamed. So there you go, I'm turning down the fire a little bit. Give it a couple minutes to start sweating. Okay, see, it starts sweat. And there you go. Keep turning it. Let it get color. Keep it to hold the color. The curry is holding right now. So that's it. Yeah. Up next, I'm just going to add all the chop up seasoning, the carrots, scallion, thyme, etc. I'm going to add that now and then cover it up. See it? It's ready to add the seasoning. So that is what I'm going to do now, and then just leave it there for the seasoning to cook. You know, this don't take long. Carrot can basically eat raw. So, and this seasoning now, when it cook up into it, normally I cut up this on the meat before, but anyway, it's the same thing to me. So I cook it either way sometimes. I change up my flavor and change up my style in cooking, because sometimes I just season it with everything and just take off the seasoning and then put the chicken in another pot by itself. But I'm doing it different now. I do it all different way and it still come out to be really good and delicious. So it's good to try different ways of cooking and not always cooking it one way. So the seasons are fresh, and I'm gonna turn on the fire on low. I'm not gonna add any water in there yet. I need the seasoning to get the color as well, marinate into it, and then I'm going to add a little bit of water to give it some gravy. Okay, so this almost cooked, guys. This almost cooked. Put the stove on medium. Turn it down. I didn't put any water in there. See? No water. I have not put any water in here. See? Cook itself. Make its own gravy. Once the fire go on low, that's it. It's done. So that's the curry chicken back on the yard. So that is the end of it, guys. It's ready to eat. I'm gonna turn the fire off. Potato cook, everything cooked, and now I'm gonna share me a plate and eat. I already have yam and banana cooked, so I'm ready to eat. So it's time to eat our curry chicken back and dumpling, banana, and yam. So I cut up the dumpling, yam, and banana. So it's time to eat. It's a little pepper, but my husband loves it like that. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment. And guys, live video on Sunday, remember, 7 p.m. Jamaican time. Jamaica time 7 p.m. US time 8 p.m. If you know a friend or a friend, tell them that I do digital giveaway on Sunday evening. Digital phone card, digital credit, whichever one. Okay, adios.